The lazy way to film yourself with camera movement is to just fake the camera movement in post. But using this will take your shots to the next level. In this video, I will show you how this slider will change the way you film yourself with camera movement. I'll also teach you 5 camera moves that will turn your boring videos into cinematic shots that look like movies. For this video, I'll be using the iFootage Shark Slider Nano 2, and whether or not you choose to use the iFootage app to control the slider, it's super easy to use even when you don't have anyone to operate the slider for you. A dolly in is when the camera moves toward the character to draw the audience into the emotional or psychological state of the character or subject. I used it in this shot to emphasize that the character is feeling shock or feeling like something has gone wrong. It kind of feels like we're stepping into the mind or the heart of the character. Or it can be used when the character discovers something important, then you use a slow push in that enhances the gravity of the moment. The push in movement makes us feel more connected to the character's experiences. The dolly out shot is when the camera moves backwards, which is great for revealing shots when you want to reveal a location or a character. By having the camera move out, you can show isolation or just give a broader perspective. In the tracking shot, the camera moves sideways along with the subject. It's used to keep up with the movement like a walk and to show action continuity, which helps the viewer feel immersed in the space. But it can also be used just as a revealing shot when the character is just revealed at the end of the shot. Use foreground to emphasize the camera movement because it makes the movement look larger than it actually is. Just like in the shot where I used my bookshelf as the foreground element. But there's also so many other things that you can use as foreground element, like grass or tree branches, depending on where you're filming. I also love the fact that the Shark Slider Nano 2 has the ability to pan from side to side while moving sideways. Another interesting feature is that the Nano 2 is made in collaboration with DJI, which means that the slider is compatible with gimbals like the RS2 for example. But honestly, most of the features didn't work at all. For example, the tilt mode on the gimbal, which makes the whole compatibility pointless. So I only used it for this one shot, which you can do even without the gimbal. Other than that, I really like the slider. One of the cool features is that you can set up to 8 keyframes to get creative camera moves like this one. To power the slider, I got the PD140H battery grip, which is really handy. You can just plug it in with a USB-C cable. The multi-target feature enables you to switch between 4 different targets with a press of a button. To set it up, select multi-target, then press 1 and set point 1 and point 2, and repeat that for all 4 targets. This can be handy if you're shooting podcasts with multiple guests, for example. The crane movement is when the camera lifts from a lower position or lowers from a higher position. In my shot, I used it as a revealing shot, keeping the audience anticipating what's going to happen next, only revealing it by the end of the shot. I gotta say, one thing I really liked about the Shark Slider Nano 2 is the ability to pan the camera while moving the camera up and down with the slider. That's pretty cool because that enables you to get very cool revealing shots like this. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more, I highly recommend watching this video somewhere here because I think you're going to find it helpful as well. Alright, see you in the next video.